pre-workout protein in. I think most of us in our 40s have realized trying to get tone in our 40s is not like it was in our 20s, and that's okay. But thanks to things like Dr. Stacy Sims' book that has recently rocked my world and a lot of y'all's world, our workouts have to be different. Food has to be different because our body and hormones are different. And most of the advice out there honestly is not made for women our age. But thanks to Dr. Stacy Sims' book, that has changed for a lot of us, including myself. So today I wanted to take you through an actual day in my life, doing the things I've learned in Dr. Stacy Sims' book, how I eat, how I work out, how I recover, and what I'm doing differently to finally start not only see results, but starting to feel results. Because I was under eating and doing my workouts all wrong. And just ignore the fact that it's 7:45 right now, because typically I would be doing this at 6 a.m. and I almost canceled doing this video today for the reason that I slept in because I went to bed late. But this is real life, so I'm starting late. I'm not gonna be hard on myself, and we're still doing this video. All right, it's leg day, and next week I'm starting the Power Happens program with Dr. Stacy Sims and Hailey Happens. And I just finished a 12-week workout program with Heather Robertson. So I chose one of Heather Robertson's videos for leg day. Her video today, she's doing 4 sets of everything, but she's doing a lot less weight. So I'm gonna listen to my body. I'm sticking with 3 sets, and we're gonna go on to the next circuit. This is usually the part when I wanna quit. We're in this, we're almost done. Not quitting. But I'm ready to be done. So sit is probably my least favorite part of working out, but it's so quick that it's started and finished before you know it. And I always feel really accomplished afterwards. So we're gonna go ahead and get started with that. You can do this so many different ways. Cycling, assault bike, sprinting up hills, kettlebell swings. There's a lot of different ways. Today I'm gonna do it on the treadmill because it's been a little while since I've done that, and I'll show you how I do it. Still waiting a little bit for my heart rate to calm down, but we're gonna start with 30-second sprint. You do not have to go all out. You can start at a slower pace. This is what Dr. Sims says, and that way each time you can try to give it your all a little bit more if possible, if this is something that you're at. If you're not at this yet, don't force it. Hey Siri, 1 minute timer. Round 2. A little bit faster. Hey Siri, 4 minute timer.
4 minutes, counting down.
Okay, I'm gonna do 2 more rounds. My heart rate has gone back to normal. 30 seconds. Last round. Hey Siri, 1 minute. We ready? Who am I kidding? It's just me. I'm ready. Okay, 1 more. All right, I'm working out for an hour. Really important after sit, Dr. Sim, that you fully catch your breath and recover. I'm gonna be sure and do my mobility routine today, but that is gonna be at the end of the day. I know I had a good workout when I'm starving.
used to think that 20 grams of protein would totally just cut it for breakfast and would be all I needed. But I've learned that thanks to Dr. Stacy Sims, starting the day with enough protein actually helps manage hormones for women at our age and gives you the energy to build muscle and not lose it. So today's the very first day that I have created a food plan. I can't even tell you how late I was up doing this, which is why I slept in this morning. It's the first day that I'm actually gonna pay attention to getting the right amount of fat as well as carbohydrates instead of just protein. So I'm feeling a little slightly overwhelmed by it, but I got it done and we're gonna give it a go because I still know that I'm not eating the right amount of carbs. I was starving last night at bedtime. So it's time for breakfast. My chicken sausage is still cooking, and it's really important to eat within 30 minutes of working out and eat your protein first. So I'm diving into my yummy yogurt bowl. It's my favorite. Shout out to my girl Cassie, who pretty much gave me the idea for this. It's so good. If anyone has insight onto whether whole fat yogurt, if the nutrition in whole fat yogurt is worth the fat, this is non-fat. I'm not against whole fat. I actually got it last time at the store, but let me know in the comments if you know. Hey, buddy. I've been taking ashwagandha for a few weeks, and I found that my husband has actually been taking it too. I feel like it really helps with their stress response, and you can go ahead and screenshot the info that Dr. Stacy shares about it. And then I've been taking Shashandra for months, and I actually did a video about it. It's really, really good for helping with focus. It's really great. Some people use it instead of taking prescription meds for focus. And I sneak it into my husband's smoothie, and he really hones in on work. I usually put it in my smoothie or my shake in the morning, but I forgot because, I've been hanging with y'all today, so I was a little distracted. So I'm just gonna put a half a scoop in some water, and it's gonna taste terrible, but it's the only way I can get it down at this point. For all of you that have seen my castor oil video, for the first time I put it on my scalp last night because it was really itchy. And hence why my clean hair is looking super greasy. So as I've learned from reading Dr. Sims' book, that it's not just about eating clean, it's about eating enough, especially when it comes to protein. So now I'm trying to build meals that are gonna support my workouts, especially as I enter the Power Happens program with Dr. Stacy Sims and Hailey Happens, and actually keep me full and energized and able to recover and all the sciencey things that happen in your body when you're lifting heavy. So root veggies, cruciferous greens, and solid protein has really been the combo that I've been trying to embrace. Today is kind of like a food prep day for me because we had a trip, so I've been a little behind on food prep. So I'm about to cook some chicken breast, and I've got some sweet potatoes going in the Instant Pot right now. I definitely prefer roasting them in the oven, but I just did not feel like dicing those all up right now. So Instant Pot is gonna be the way. And soon we'll be ready for lunch. Side note, I would have typically done about 2 hours of homeschool stuff at this point, but we got a late start. So they are just getting their day started, and I will be sitting down with them soon. Boiling and cooking chicken on the stove. So I could do shredded chicken for chicken salad or like a grilled type tasting chicken. Random fact, I am a culinary school dropout. Although I enjoy making food, I did not enjoy being on my feet for 12 hours. I'm sweating and working 6 days a week. So this is the time of day that I'm usually really bad about eating food because I get busy with work or cleaning or whatever, running errands, and I forget to eat something and then I get super hangry, and by dinner time I'm starving. Full disclosure, I did this yesterday, and at night after dinner I was still starving. So for a snack, I'm gonna try a rice cake, which I would typically not do, like a flavored sugared rice cake, but I just needed a little break from boiled eggs and yogurt. So I'm gonna have one of my kids' rice cakes with some almond butter, hemp hearts, a little banana, and maybe boiled egg. We'll see. But not striving for perfection, just trying to do better and fuel my body better. I have done way more work today than normal, so I am just gonna take a little break outside before doing some chores. Really trying to pay attention to when my body feels stressed and I need deep breaths and I'm overworked and just need to be out in nature. It's so beautiful out today. And the chickens are stalking me because they think I have snacks. Aw, what came? I have been wanting to try this. Something that Dr. Sims recommends. I was gonna get it on their website, but it was slightly cheaper on Amazon. Keeping you in suspense apparently, the momentous whey protein chocolate. So I'm curious about trying this. I got it for like 40-ish bucks. I'm hoping I could switch back to whey without having any stomach constipation issues. So we'll see. I will report back. And since Dr. Sim shared it, I was like, you know what, let me check them out. And it's grass-fed and all that good stuff. So I'll keep you posted. It's now time to start making dinner. I can tell the extra carb thing later in the day has been really helpful, because for the first time when I was making dinner, I was not like grabbing chips or crackers or whatever. I did, however, have a tiny bite of mozzarella cheese when I was sneaking it on the chicken, but overall, just not as hungry. So it's very obvious. Just makes me wonder, how long have I not been eating enough? And how many people do this? And I was just doing it out of busyness. Like, I wasn't really doing it for a reason, I don't think. Dinner's ready. Okay, I need to double check what the plan is. 1/4 cup brown rice. Which doesn't seem like very much, but whatever. I mean, it'll do. Kids, it's time to eat.
Do you guys like my new water bottle?
Oh my gosh. It's a little later than I would typically do mobility. It's like 9 o'clock, but it's one of my favorite things to do. And since I did legs and lifted heavy this morning, I'm definitely feeling it. And so this is a relaxing and amazing part of recovery that I've grown to love, and I think I'm going to continue. I'll be sure and put a link to the video that I'm doing. It's Julia Rappel, I think is how you pronounce her last name. But I don't have a specific video of hers that I do every day. I just kind of discern what my body needs for the day. Maybe it's more of a relaxing cool down for the day, or maybe I'm doing it in the morning and it's a wake up mobility, but typically it's going to be I need lower or upper or full body due to whatever workout I did. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started, and I'll be sure to include the link to the one that I'm doing below. Time for another ashwagandha. And that was my real life look at how I'm learning to fuel and get toned and eat the right amount for this season of life. It's definitely not perfect. I've got a lot more to learn, but it's already working way better than what I was doing before. So if you're a woman over 35, trying to get toned, trying to kind of get control of eating and working out and hormones, I definitely recommend Dr. Stacy Sims' book. And I have my last 2 long form videos are covering changes I've been making due to her book that have been honestly very life-changing. I don't know that I've said that. Maybe I said it about rebounding, but I haven't said it very often on my channel. I also have a few shorts showing how to do sprint interval training as well as a plyo training. You're definitely not alone, and it's definitely not too late. I'll be sharing more of my journey with taking on trying all these new things that she recommends for women our age. So be sure and join my newsletter, subscribe to my channel, like this video, and I would love to hear from you in the comments below, especially if this is something that you are trying to take on and change, or maybe it's something you're curious about and have questions. Myself or some other people in our community would be happy to answer, because the comment section is where all the community happens on my channel. That's all for now. I am off to have a bath, put some sleepy oils on my feet, and have a good night's sleep, and I'll see you next time. Also, random PS before I leave you, I'm not hungry. Last night at this time, I was starving. So I think the whole paying attention to carbs and fat, and of course protein, worked. So if you've never done the whole count thing and you're like me and it just sounds super daunting, like don't know if I could ever do it long term, but that's of course why the meal plan thing is gonna help that I'm working on. Give it a try, because it might be what stops me from having late night Purely Elizabeth granola bowls in bed. Just saying. Bye.